Hi crafters, and welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm G, and so happy that you're with us today. We have a very quick card for you today that we think you're really gonna love. Now make sure you stay with us to the very end because we have a bonus for it where there's no waste left. So let's head down to the crafting table and let's get busy. Let me show you this beautiful card that we're making. Look at this. We have a circle cut out. Now, we have stamped our images, very easy. We also cut out a stamped image. Let's get busy to making this super easy card. The first thing you'll need to do is go ahead and cut an 8.5 by 5.5 inch card out of your cardstock and score it at 4 1/4 straight down the middle. Now that's going to create an A2 card, and we are going to cut out a half circle on the top of this card. But first, we are cutting a mat. Now the mat is exactly the same size. It's 5.5 by 4 1/4. And I want to remind you, all the measurements will be listed over on creativemomentsbyg.com. You can head over there and just find this entry in our blog. So we have taken 2 nesting circles. Now, these are circles from our nesting dies that we have called the deckled circles. We love them because, as you can see, you get so many dies in one set. But this is about a 3.5 inch and a 4 inch circle. You can use any circle that you have. And the first part that we need to cut out is on this mat right here. So we're going to take the larger die and we are going to place it about 1.5 inches off the side right here. Now you can just eyeball that, or you're welcome to go ahead and take your ruler and measure it. But it's about 1.5 inches. And then we are going to make sure we have the same distance from the top and bottom. Not because it's necessary, because it just makes it more appealing if you have the same margins. And once you've done that, then go ahead and use your repositional tape and just tape it down. So let's just get that taped. And now we're going to run it through our embossing machine and we'll be right back. Okay, we're just going to peel this off our mat. We're going to bring in our card and we're just going to lay this down right on the top. Now, you can glue it down completely flat on top of your card, or if you want to raise it up, you can also do that. For our purposes, we're just going to bring in our glue and we're just going to adhere it to the front of our card flat. Now we're bringing in our smaller circle and we are going to line this up. Now, you might go ahead, particularly if you're using a white card base, go ahead and lay it flat on a darker image, like maybe your table is black or brown, just something so that you can see exactly where you're going to tape it down. Now, I can see that I have about the same measurement all the way around, so I'm going to go ahead and tape this. And all this does is it gives it a little interest. It has kind of a background to it. Now, make sure that you save this because, as I told you, this is going to go on our bonus card because we don't have any waste with this design. So let's run this through our embossing machine. Just going to pop this out. We're going to keep this circle as well. Put it over to the side. Bring in your bone folder and give your side a good crease. And now look at that. Look at how pretty that looks. Can you see that? So pretty. And now you have the option of stamping on this area or bringing in maybe some cutout flowers and some cutout leaves, which is what we've done. we are going to bring in the Flowers of Beauty, and I'm going to show you how to double stamp this so that if you have a really juicy ink pad, which is what we have, this gorgeous grape is just beautiful, but it is so juicy that we need to stamp off. So we're taking our background stamp and we're tapping, and I'm just stamping, and you see how dark it is? That's much too dark. So we're just going to stamp off, much lighter. And I need 3 of those, so I'm just going to stamp off. Now, I can save these and I can use them later, but for today's card, I need the background to be lighter. So I'm just going to move that. And now I'm going to bring in the definition. This is the top of the flower that gives us our lines. So I'm going to tap. I'm going to line it up, and I'm just going to stamp over that area. And look at how pretty that is. Let's do that again. And you can see that I used the same color. I just stamped off for the background, and then I stamped full strength for the definition of the flower. Now, we have already cut out those flowers. We also used this stamp set, and we used the dies that came with it. Look at those cute flowers right there. And we just cut those flowers out in a coordinating cardstock, which was Gorgeous Grape and Daffodil Delight. And we are just going to open up our card and add these flowers around here. We're going to add these flowers on some dimensionals. Just going to start right here in the center. Now we used the same stamp set and we cut out some of their leaves and their flowers in coordinating colors. And we're just going to add these right behind these flowers. Now, because we've added them on dimensionals, it's going to make it very easy to do that. I'm just going to cut these apart because I just want some little sprigs. I'm going to bring in my silicone mat because I want to add a little bit of glue on it so that I can drag my leaves right through them and just glue it down to the front of the card. Now, because this is a silicone mat, it will come right off. We don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the end of that. Okay, and we're just going to snip off anything that goes over the side of the card. Now, look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Once again, you can just stamp right on your card if you want, or you can add these 3D images with some dimensionals just to make them pop. This just jazzes it up just a little bit. Now, we can also add these little flowers that I cut out just for the empty places that we have. So we'll just put a little bit more glue on there. And finally, we just need to add our message right here. And we have selected a message from Thoughtful Expressions. Where in the world would I be without you? So we're going to bring in our Knight of Navy. Tap, tap, tap. and hold it so the ink can transfer. And now look at this card. Now make sure that you stay with us to the end because I have 2 more cards to show you. I've showed you one, but I have another one to show you that's really jazzed up. So let's put this one to the side because remember I said we have no waste. So are you ready for our bonus card? We have these 2 circles right here. We are taking a piece of DSP. We're taking an A2 card, which is just 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we are going to cut this the exact size of the front of our card. Now, because this is directional, you can cut it horizontal or you can have stripes going up and down vertical. And I think I want to go ahead and have horizontal. So I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4 by 5.5. Now we're going to adhere this to the front of our card. These half circles came from our first card that we cut out. Now we are going to turn them the other way, and it's going to appear as if we have a cutout circle, but we don't. So let's go ahead and glue this down to the front of our card, our larger half circle. We're going to center it, trying to make sure that we have the same distance from the top and the bottom. And then we are going to put the smaller circle on the inside. Now, once again, you can raise this up if you prefer on dimensionals or just lay it flat down. And it looks as if we have a cutout, but we don't. Now we're going to bring in this beautiful sentiment right here. We are also bringing in the same leaves and flowers that we used from our last card, just in coordinating colors. We have already cut out our beautiful flowers. Look at that. And we use that technique of stamping off because we had a juicy ink pad. So let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment first, and then we can build our flowers around it. So tap, tap, tap. We are going to stamp our message on the inside as well. Thinking of you. And now we just need to place our flowers around. And because we're adding leaves and flowers underneath, we only used 1 dimensional and we put it right in the center so that it wouldn't interfere with our leaves that we're going to place under it. Okay, and here is our gorgeous bonus card. Looks as if this is cut out, but it's not. It's actually from this original card that we used our die to cut the circles out. And from these, which is your favorite? Take a moment and let us know. It's so easy to jazz this up with these images that you pop up using dimensionals, or you can just stamp on your card and not worry about it. Now, here's the card I showed you earlier, but look, we've added gems to it. We stamped our butterflies on this front panel. Open it up, you have plenty of room to write, and this whole flap will cover up everything that you write on this card. So not to worry, you won't see it. And finally, let me show you a jazzed up version. We've used these beautiful sand dollars. We've cut out this area right here, just like we did on our first card. We stepped this up with some dimensionals, added our starfish. We took some ribbon and we simply used our take your pick tool and we unbraided it or spread it apart. We added our gems and we have our card. So take a moment and let us know which is your favorite. Well, thank you so much for spending your time with us. We hope you were inspired and that you take a moment to like and share our channel. Maudie and I wish you a fantastic week. We'll see you in the next video, and thanks for sharing your time with us.